hopefully, eventually.
Don't put it through. Bless your heart.
Check, check, 1, 2.
Can't see anything except for your stuff.
That's right. Well, I haven't changed a thing yet. And we're recording, so don't say anything awful.
I would never.
Aw, yeah. Hello, hello. Welcome to the House of Vex. We're back. Got a Christmas tree rocking in the office. Because I didn't know this, but Liz, that was her dream always, was to have a home office, a Christmas tree in a home office. I don't understand. That was like very specific. And you had this since you were a little girl, or?
No, probably since like high school.
Ah, yes, yes.
Don't judge me. I want my whole house to look like a tree
Like
farm.
a giant tree farm.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. No, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. That's awesome.
That's right.
The tree looks nice. She decorated it.
It's super plain, but I like it.
In a nice,
it has
it's
the angel that my grandmother
super plain in a nice way.
Yeah.
I think it looks great.
Thanks, babe.
Does anyone else have an office house Christmas tree in their office of their house?
Office house Christmas tree? Vexing, isn't it? Yes, it is.
That is. Very, very cool. I think I'm a little bit off tonight because we had TLTs instead of BLTs.
We had what?
TLTs.
What's a TLT?
Turkey, lettuce, and tomato sandwich.
Oh, you put turkey on it? Oh, I didn't put turkey on mine. That would have been really good.
Turkey bacon? Yeah, we both had turkey on it.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me there.
I thought you meant sliced turkey. I didn't realize you meant the turkey bacon.
That was the whole point. We had turkey bacon. Like, of course I put turkey on my sandwich.
Oh my
You
God.
did too.
Oh my God.
To be fair, we have
It has been a very
lunch
long day.
thin sliced turkey in the
Yeah,
refrigerator also.
sorry.
So, yeah, it's been one of those days. Good
Yeah.
times. Good times.
Very long day.
If you happen to be my mother and are watching right now, turn it off. Just leave.
AKA, it'll be a spoiler for
Yeah,
Christmas.
spoiler alert. If you're
If
not my mother,
you
then it doesn't matter. You
are
can hang
watching.
out. Yes.
Oh, Bryce said my daughter's jealous you have your tree up already.
That's right. We're keeping a gangster
Do
here
it.
in Georgia.
That's right.
Gangster, low key.
We just go against the grain, put
I-
everything up.
This has actually been up for about 4 months now.
It has not. I would have. I totally would have.
When I was a kid, I had Christmas. I had the little. My parents didn't like the twinkling lights, because they just drove them crazy. And so we had twinkle lights, but we never put them up. So I grabbed them one year and I put them up in my room. And they were the old school, like the big bulbs that got super hot. I don't know how I didn't burn the house down. But I put them all around my window and stuff, and there they stayed for the rest of the year. It was awesome. I don't think my parents knew.
I want lights in here. When we
Light?
get our desk and everything,
Lots of
we're
lights.
going to have lights.
Yeah, we
everywhere.
need more lights. We need
Lots
definitely
of lights.
need more lights.
Lots of
Anyways, yeah, so a couple years ago when I first moved out here to Georgia, Liz and I painted a dragon for her mom. The Dragon Bust from ReaperCon a couple years ago. It was the resin one. And then I was thinking about it. I'm like, I've never made anything for my mom or dad.
Yeah. It's time. Now
I
is the time.
am a bastard. No, just like they never asked. I mean, Liz's mom was like, I want a dragon. So we're like, okay. So anyways, I've got the cool Bones dragon that came out. It even has a cool plinth base that it comes with. And that's what we're going to be painting up tonight. Good to go.
Oh, yeah.
Also what?
You forgot to change your sweatshirt so you can see all the spit up from my nephew.
That's right. That is correct.
You wear it proudly.
We are both covered in
I'm not
kid
ashamed.
puke.
I was covered in a lot of it.
Yeah, Liz did the hold the baby over it. It was right and right.
It was all over my glasses,
Her nose.
inside my eye,
It was-
up my nose,
it was
all
bad.
down my shirt.
It was
You know.
really, it was quite a day here with Gabe. So
Yeah.
he's rocking the vomit.
Yeah.
So good times. All right.
Always fun.
Yeah. Enough talking. We're not gonna do Photoshop cam. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Photoshop game?
Photoshop cam, which isn't really Photoshop cam. It's just my desktop cam. All right, here we go. My Googles, my Google Googles. Getting real close. No, we don't get that close. All right. I don't know what color to make this. Let's do a purple dragon with lightning.
No, your mom said her favorite color is blue.
Oh, well, I'm glad them.
You want to try those words again, baby?
Herbity-derb. Herbity-derby-derby. You know, I meant to get a darker blue, but blue liner may just work. We will find out.
She loves blue, so.
I know, but I meant to get like another shade of blue. Liz, why don't you sing a song while I look for
that's
more?
not happening. I have sung enough today. So how's everyone's week been? It has been a
It's been a week.
very long week.
It's raining men. No,
it's not raining anyone.
It's not raining anything.
Whoa, all of a sudden your viewer count went up like
7,000 people.
No, that'd be weird. I don't want 7,000 people listening to me talk.
They would love it.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can't get this to work. Come on, blue liner.
Zach
Or it's
said,
not blue liner. Sorry.
no, you're
What?
good.
Huh?
Zach said, long week, ready for a weekend.
Oh yeah.
Well,
we're gonna
Zach, you're in luck.
start off good here. House of Vex.
Yeah.
Style.
It is the weekend.
Where we bring the train wreck to you.
Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome.
Good time. Good times.
Yep.
I know. You're probably all thinking, what the heck is he doing? He's airbrushing in the House of Vex. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to airbrush quite a bit.
Airbrushing all the things.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess we could do our normal monthly question that we usually ask when we do this.
Yeah. What do you think Bryce is doing right now?
Okay, well, that's not the question. But that is a good question. What is Bryce doing right now?
Yeah, because he forsaken us last month. He forsook us. That's what they. Yeah.
That's, I just said that with a lisp.
Yeah.
Forsook it. No. What did everyone have for dinner? I don't know why. I just always love to find.
We had turkey, even though Liz doesn't think we did. That was so freaking funny because I was like, seriously, like, wait, you didn't have turkey? Like I thought we ate the same thing. I don't know what's going on.
I wasn't thinking turkey bacon. Ooh, had pizza.
Sounds delicious.
That was fun. Said I'm just getting ready to make Cajun chicken pasta. Ooh, that sounds so good. Wish that I had tacos.
That's pretty rad.
Man. Tacos sound really good too.
I assume everyone can hear us. Did we ask that question? I mean, the fact that they're talking to us is probably.
They're answering the questions that I'm asking.
Maybe
That's
they're.
how I test to make sure people.
Oh.
That's what I'm gonna pretend like that's the reason I asked that question.
You know, the funny thing here is you're probably gonna be surprised, but I think my airbrush is pretty damn clogged.
Is it?
Yeah, I having problems earlier today, and I thought I kind of fixed it, but I just don't think I did.
Well, I can clean it.
You can clean it, and I'll do some breakdance fighting in the background.
Rush of the Dragon. Good evening. Lane, I cleaned his airbrush, and we even had it on video.
We had it on video, yes. I was seriously
So,
like 2 weeks ago, though.
It is, well, it's not my problem that you use it again. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I could clean it real quick and it won't take but just a few minutes. If you'd like.
I think I'm pretty all right.
Okay. Zoc said looks great, paint the eyes and done.
And done.
Yep.
Merry Christmas,
painting
Mom.
here. Yeah, right? Bacon said just don't paint the eyes like Zoc's paint eyes.
Yeah, that, we're working on that. We're working on heated private coaching sessions to follow.
Yeah. Lane said don't forget to paint the feet.
Feet aren't interesting. Sergio Calvo, 2018. That was, I quoted, that was a quote.
That was a quote. You also need to. Your airbrush cup is super full.
It's not full, it's just dirty.
It's super full of water, babe.
Full of water.
Look at that rainbow inside your airbrush cup.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Even a dirty Vex is still better than all the other airbrushes
Look at that grossness.
combined. Times 3. Actually, there's a lot of good airbrushes out there. This one just happens to be the best.
True.
That's all.
Zoc said proof that if you rub Skittles inside the cup, the airbrush clogs less. I like it.
That was not in my class.
Yeah, I don't think that was one of the rules. But we could add it.
So I've got a funny story about Skittles.
What? Where is this going? First of all, is this an okay thing to do? Is this a family-friendly story?
No one really knows for sure.
Is it a family-friendly story?
I'm pretty sure it is. Hey, we can paint him dragon blue. So in high school, me and my buddy John Reeves, who ended up being a pro skater, were in the same class together, and he would bring in Skittles every day. And we discovered that when both of us ate Skittles, it made our farts really stinky. So we would just rocket through math, just dropping bombs, and so it would be in the middle of class and all. And John sat behind me, and I just hear this smell good, and you knew it was coming.
Oh, no.
It was awesome. I don't know. Those were the days.
Yeah. Nothing's changed.
True.
You just don't eat Skittles.
True. Or do math, for that matter.
I mean, kind of.
How do I do math? I don't do no math.
Yeah.
I do a calculator. That's not. Is that math? Is that considered math? To my math friends out
Hey, you
there?
have to do math when you
calculate how
How you
good
calculate
looking I am.
commissions.
Every
Oh,
morning
yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
what I was going
10
for.
times 4 times 3. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. No.
No.
Like I said, I do not believe it was just the Skittles. I don't either, Lane. I think that's just
I don't know, because it was pretty
natural
like
eau de Aron.
eau de Aron.
Yeah. Man, it is quiet.
Yes, so quiet. In our house or online?
Like in our house, I don't know. It's just super quiet. It's almost unnerving.
It is. It burns the nostrils.
What?
That's how unnerving it is. Alright, let's roll with this.
Don't screw it up.
1, 2.
No!
Oh! You know what? Actually, I don't think I thinned that other paint enough. This blue is coming out just fine. So anyways, after I get done with this show, I'm going to go back and watch my airbrushing 101 class again and learn how to
Rewatch
I'm going to learn how to airbrush, yeah. I'm going to learn how to thin the paint, apparently, because I just don't know how to do that.
Bryce said, how do you eat Indian food?
I don't, just everybody pays for it afterwards.
That's when he's eating. You did that one time when we went to
The Adepticons?
yeah, when we went to Adepticon. That was a rough night.
Mm-hmm. But only for Liz.
Yeah. Well, and John. John was in the room too.
Poor John.
And that was when he was sick, I think.
I don't think he was sick that year. I think that was the year before.
I don't know.
Because we didn't know Benjamin Cantor that year, that John was sick. That was like
you're
our
right,
first year.
you're right.
So would it be cool to make his inner, like his chest scales a different color?
What do you mean?
Like, would it be cool to make his...
You're just going to repeat the question? Like, what color is what I meant to ask?
Bluish yellow. You know what really stinks?
You're going to have a blue and yellow dragon?
No, there's a freaking mold line right here. Who cleaned this thing?
You
It was
did.
me. It was I.
Not
Ah, show's over.
I. Shadow Spawn said green.
Green. Let's paint it purple with the electric shock going through it. No, we're not doing that ever again.
No. No more electricity or flames.
And for that matter, I'm not doing any more fire for a while.
Oh, do you want to show them the fire dude?
I could in a little bit.
Or I could just link them.
Yeah. If you go to my Instagram
have
page,
The link.
instagram.gov.org.
That is not correct.
I also put a video on Reaper's Facebook page,
What?
which I don't think anybody saw, because it was a crazy video.
Weird. No, I don't.
So this is what I found with when you find mold lines. Just freaking deal with it right away, because it's better than dealing with it later. That's what they say.
Is that what they say?
That is what 7 people who were polled in Poland, no less. That's what they said. That's what they did. So is anyone else painting tonight, or is it just me?
I don't know. That's a good question. But Shaken said, I think there's another video he can watch about model prep along with those airbrushing class videos. Lane said, I have a PDF on that somewhere around here.
Would it be weird if I signed up for my own airbrushing class and then
Yes, that would be weird.
and then taught it at the same time?
That would be weird.
Strange.
Heather said the videos have timestamps, so you can jump right to the section.
That's true. So I can figure out what the heck I'm doing. All right. Well, there you have it.
Shadow Spawn's watching.
Yeah.
Cat Nat Nat. I like it.
So yeah, I did this the demon, and it's like 10 inches tall. It's huge.
Did I post the link? I didn't. I clicked and then didn't actually post it. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Why is that? What? Huh?
So if you were to just spray over this like a boss, here's the problem. That's all light colored right there. It's all gray. So we gotta put some black back on it.
Fix it. That's the link to the fiery guy thing that Aaron painted.
Super cool model, and I'm probably gonna use it in my Chaos Army, or maybe like a big demon in one of our Shadows of Brimstone games, or D&D or something.
For a small child.
He is massive, yeah.
He is.
And
Heather's doing, I guess, like a painting marathon today. So she's been painting all day and she's still going.
nice.
So she's painting with you.
Oh, I got black on me.
It's just dripping
It's everywhere. I smell I got water all over my napkin. I'm losing it here.
It's just not spit up.
So we need to make this black again so that when the blue goes over it, it has that black underbase underneath it. And the same thing works if you're actually painting on top of this blue with that same blue. So we're using dragon blue. If you wanted to match the blue that's already on there from the airbrush, you need to add a little bit of black to it. I don't care how bright it is. There's always a little bit of black showing through. And if you don't do that, then it always looks a little bit strange.
One of his horns look like he dripped on it. Just FYI.
One of your horns looks like
I don't
you
have
dripped on it.
horns. Rude.
Beg to differ.
What was that little laugh for?
Can you actually mix up another batch of that? I don't know what happened. Oh, the alcohol's over there. Is that right?
Threw a paintbrush on the table or on the floor.
I just get so angry sometimes. The brushes start flying. Alright, let's do this. Now we'll just blend this back in. I didn't bother putting the darker blue on there, but I think it'll be okay. See, that works. Sweet.
No, Zox, I'm not mixing another batch of margaritas. I was making him some more thinner / cleaner /
Goo.
gobbledygook.
The gobbledygooks.
A margarita does sound good. We don't got none of that stuff. Yeah. Do you want me to get you another cup?
Of what?
Paper towels. your spray out, because that is actually spraying water out.
If I hold it back, it doesn't.
Okay.
Should we go back about 6 inches? You could probably pour that water out, though.
Yeah.
Gracias. De nada. Let's just go ahead and really mess things up here. Phantom Glow, which is arguably the best color ever made. Ever.
Oh. Actually smells really bad. You know when the last time you switched out the paper towels was?
Nope. I just pour the water out and kind of keep it going.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have maybe
Probably a little bit gross.
Yes.
It's part of being a professional miniature painter. Gotta be as gross as possible.
Huh?
What?
What did you say?
Nothing.
What did you say?
So it's part of being a professional miniature painter. You just gotta be as gross as possible.
Everything's just super stinky.
Mm-hmm.
Palos said, why not margaritas make the painting better? Because we don't have any
Tequila. We don't drink that much.
Drink a whole lot. We're about to spill you paint.
You're about to spill your paint.
Yeah, I don't know, we just don't drink a whole lot, so we don't buy stuff in the store. Ooh, Carnival Purple. That is a good color, Heather. Shadow Spawn said, what color is the best color ever made?
Phantom Glow. Duh.
Lane said Liz only drinks pickleback. Facts.
Truth.
Now, if I had a pickleback waiting for me, I would...
I got my pickleback.
Picklebacks right now.
Ribs.
But all I have is pickles. Kamikazes. It was refreshing. Yeah. Hot pickle juice was super refreshing. It was better the second time, guys. For those who weren't at ReaperCon or who weren't with us at ReaperCon, we had picklebacks one night and the pickle juice was hot. It's okay, Heather. It's okay to be wrong. But when the pickle juice is cold, it's really good.
Alright. So they invited me for picklebacks, and you've never seen a brother get out of there
Deny
faster.
it so fast.
Oh no, I think I have some very important things to do.
Yeah.
I'm good. Tell you what.
Just spray your
That's right.
everything.
We spray whatever we want.
Computer screen. Thank you, Book Jedi. That's exactly right. They were good cold. white?
Yeah.
Okay. What was Heather's flavor of ice? I do not remember. I just remember we laughed at it a whole lot. But it also sounded really yummy at the same time. Heather, do you remember? Salty Saber, yep. Yep. Oh, yes.
Was that like pickled flavored ice cream or something?
No, I don't remember what it actually was, but it was called Salty Saber. I went with pickled ice. Sorry. Thank you.
What color was your mom's dragon? It was green, huh?
It was green, like bright green. I think they let Mom choose the color.
I was the other last time we were over there was on the weekend. I looked at it in the case. I hadn't seen it for like a year or two. Well, 2 years, I guess. I haven't really looked. And it actually came out really good. Like,
I know.
it's a good paint job.
Yeah.
And it was cool because
especially
we were
seeing
constantly passing it off between each other.
Well, you did one
which was a
side
lot
and
of
I
fun.
did the other.
Okay, so this dude's belly is, what did we say again? I can't remember. Cream colored?
Did we say?
We did not. You're welcome.
I was about to say, was I
Let me tell you something.
was I sleeping?
Yes. Sleeping on the job.
Ooh.
This is where we just start
Things and stuff.
grabbing random colors.
That's
Ah,
usually
there's
how
a
you
good
paint them.
blue. Oh, you know what? Actually, Forge Glow. That's amazing. Finger itches.
Screech. So, is anybody working on a miniature monthly masters competition piece? By chance?
You're like, what?
What is that? Maybe and yep. Good. So we're really excited because we're having
Daniel
Daniel
Samuelson
make. Sorry, I got sidetracked by a piece of hair that was on the desk.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
It happens.
Again, this kind of day we've had. But Daniel is sculpting us
Medallions.
some medals for the competition. Shaken got a replacement figure today. What are you mixing with the paint? So Aaron uses a mixture of
Saliva and dragon's blood.
Stop. It's 9 parts distilled water or water from the sink if you're lazy like we are, and 1 part isopropyl alcohol, either 70% or 90%. And you just put a little bit in with the paint to thin it down.
Oh, sweet.
Like 2 years ago.
Nice.
You can totally do this, Heather. You still have like a couple of weeks. You got time. Ooh, yes. What color is that?
Rust, red rust, or rust orange, or rust brown. Close.
I like it. His pressure is currently
40.
at 40 psi. He usually keeps it at 40 psi. Oh, it's a 40. That's right. I had my shirt on today too.
Bam.
But you can't see me
You
because
can't because
I look like I've babysat a 5-month-old for 10 hours today.
it's the new covered in vomit look.
Yeah, that was rough. Others said they have faces. That's all they really need, right?
Yes.
0.21 giga psi. Yeah, he always sprays at 40 psi because it helps atomize the paint better.
Yeah, much smoother airbrushing. And it at first it's I'm not gonna lie, it's difficult. You're like, holy cow, this is way too much pressure. But once you get used to it, you don't even think about it anymore. And yeah, all your airbrushing is super smooth. So I like it. And it doesn't clog as much. There's lots of benefits to it. That doesn't mean that you couldn't spray at 20. It doesn't I don't know. To me it matters. I hate spraying at 20 now. Who was it? When we were at Adepticon that one year and I borrowed Jason Craze's air compressor in their booth.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, this paint goes on really speckly. I thought it was his paint. And then I realized the compressor was down at like 20 or lower. And I was like, oh.
You just got water all down the airbrush.
Yeah. That's all right. The next time I saw him, his compressor was at 30. So
It was at 30?
yeah, I
Good.
think because Wapo came in after me and did the same thing, and yeah, it was just. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Throw it away. I mean, I know guys that are spraying at like 12 psi and they do fantastic work. So it really is like what works best for you. But what I've found is you just get way, way less speckling and stuff. You can, and like your primer goes down, no problem. It's just really good. Very good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the baby. All right. So we gotta
Most of
figure
my
out-
spray work is automotive, and those sprayed at 90. So
Nice.
you're used to high pressure
Yeah.
then?
If I could spray at 90, I totally would. I'm right there with you. But my compressor doesn't go there.
No.
Literally doesn't go that high.
What was Clay's set at?
It was set at like 120. It was whatever it was a big compressor. And had I had the time, like, oh my gosh, it was awesome. But it was so out of control. Like,
Yeah.
that was a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what the back of the shirt says.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
lot of pressure.
It's a lot of pressure. All right, we got to figure out what we're doing
I
here.
think my brush would explode at 90. Possibly.
That's a possibility.
Ooh. Now what are we doing?
Blue.
Again? I'm just kidding.
Yes. Over and over again.
Forever and ever.
How do I do? Oh, can I have that dry brush over there? Thanks. I was like, I knew I brought a dry brush over.
You did, and then you shoved
And
it
then I shoved it over
here.
that way. Because we ran out of space on the table.
In the catch-all corner.
Oh, yeah. I'm cheating.
I told you, it's so quiet.
It's just because it is. So very, very quiet.
It's unnerving.
So I'd tell you all about the joys of dry brushing with makeup brushes, but I feel like you should all know that by now.
It's true.
They are simply the best thing to dry brush with. I almost feel like $1 million. No,
Do you feel like $1 million?
no, I don't.
What to say?
I feel like I could use $1 million, but
Accurate.
you know what?
Kick your butt.
That's correct. I knew I loved you for some reason. You had me at chicken butt. I remember the first time we spoke.
Oh my gosh.
That's all she could say. Everything I asked her.
Butt.
So, what kind of miniatures you like painting? Chicken butt! I was like, I'm in love.
Oh my gosh. That sounds pretty accurate. I do still like to point out the fact that you contacted me first.
Your mom contacted me first.
That'd be
She's
true.
like,
I'm really glad that she
listen,
did not.
listen, my daughter needs a guy.
No, she would not have said that. That's super funny.
Yes, yes it is. All right. All right. All right. So I feel like, I don't know, just making stuff up on the fly here, which is the best way to use makeup. Ooh. What is this Forge Glow? What color is that?
You gotta.
Whoa,
I think
wait,
it's
it's
I think
metallic.
It's a metallic color.
Oh, son of a biscuit.
What color are you looking for? Because I can look through our little
Red.
part of chain.
I've got red on my hand.
Just a red.
Yes,
Kind
just
of boring.
you're boring. In the nicest way possible.
100% boring. I am the most boring.
It's the best part about you.
Thanks.
No surprises. I'm about the boringest person on the planet, so
You
it
are,
works
and
out
I love
really
it
good.
so much. That's why we work so well together.
Yeah.
You may be boring, babe, but you're not dull. You're fun boring.
She threatens to kill me at least twice a day, so
I do
yeah.
not. I've never threatened to kill you.
And nothing is dull around here.
No. questions for Aaron?
Yeah, like what color the sky is.
No. Silly. But technically you could ask any question. Yes, Bryce, yes. Shaken said, when did the French toast lesson sign up go up? You can 100% sign up for a private coaching and just ask him to teach you how to make French toast. And he'll do that for your private coaching.
Yeah.
Zach said, when you make chocolate chip waffles, do you use semi-sweet or dark chocolate?
I don't make chocolate chip waffles.
Yeah, we don't make waffles at all because we don't have a waffle maker.
I thought you knew me, Zox. I'm so disappointed.
We do have semi-sweet chocolate chips in the cabinet.
We do.
Just because. They've been in there for like a year.
Yeah.
But, you know.
You like to collect things.
Like chocolate chips. Bryce said check corners before you walk around them. Yes. Shadow Spawn, is this dragon bust for box art? It is not.
It's for Mama Art.
It's a Christmas present for his mom and dad. Shaken said, why don't you make chocolate chip waffles? Why don't you?
Why doesn't she make us chocolate chip waffles?
Because she makes.
We don't have a waffle iron thing.
A waffle iron?
Yes, or as they call it in France, a guaffle.
But no, that's wrong. That is incorrect.
All right. Well.
We do not have a waffle maker thing. Shagan said that she does make chocolate chip waffles.
Oh la la.
Bryce said you use Photoshop to help correct my French toast.
I'll do a Photoshop paint over for you, Bryce.
Yeah. So right here, you
Your
can
first
it a little bit longer.
Your first problem is they don't taste very good. Oh my gosh, that'd be so funny.
That would be hilarious.
So there's several problems here. One of them is it doesn't taste good.
Lane said you're not using the right kicker color, Bryce.
Yeah.
Curator, this bust is from, it's a Reaper bust.
It's from Reaper Bones 5, I believe. I think. I don't know. When we were raiding the factory when we were out there.
You grabbed one.
We literally raided it.
Does anybody know which thing this dragon came from? Or was it a ReaperCon bust?
And who does number 2 work for?
Bones 5. Thank you, Shaken.
Bones 5. That's what. Yeah, see, we told you so.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Bryce said, is there any chance you're delivering that dragon in person?
No.
Oh, we're not?
Not unless we're giving her a Christmas present 3 months after
In
Christmas.
March, yeah.
Yeah.
Bryce, we will be in San Diego in March for his Aaron's birthday.
Yeah.
We will keep you updated on
We'll keep
the
you
birthday
posted.
shenanigans.
.com, .gov,
.org.
.gov. Wow, you're on to me.
Babe, you say it like 800 times a day.
I know.
Of course. Hey, babe, I think that thing was from Bones 5.
Huh?
I think it was from Bones 5.
Who said that?
Like 800 people.
Yeah. Well,
It's
that's
a
what
lot.
that's what I said. I thought it was from Bones 5.
I know, it was a joke.
Oh.
Because I had already said that it was from Bones 5.
Oh.
Because I read one thing and then... Sorry, I forget. You can't see chat.
Yeah. Nor do I want to see it.
Then you'd get distracted.
That's the key.
Never
Yeah,
paint
and we never
anything.
paint anything. Be like, let's just talk all night long.
I don't know. That's not boring.
I mean, it is for me.
No,
I
it's
put myself
not.
to sleep.
You
So did I tell you? I told you the time I was I was doing a voiceover on a video, and I literally fell asleep during the voiceover. I was so tired.
He came to bed and he goes, I'm gonna have to finish that video in the morning. I fell asleep while doing the voiceover.
Yeah, what's funny is I listened to it the next day, and you really couldn't tell. I think it was just like there was parts where there was nothing to talk about, so I'm just sitting there, and like I was at a certain point. I was like, I don't even know where I am in the video. It was awesome.
It's like that one time I was sitting in here and I was either watching a video or
and then you just fell out of your chair.
Video games, or something, and I fell asleep. My head was on the desk and I was asleep. And apparently you started talking to me.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Was it saucy?
No, you were asking me a question. I didn't answer you. And so you asked me again. And I think that woke me up or something.
Oh, even more.
You laughed at me.
Provocative.
How?
I don't know.
You're silly. Yeah, I guess that's looking okay.
It's alright. Bush League.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
I find it funny that I have to put teal in everything. Lordy.
You love it.
I do love it. It's a good color.
It is.
So good.
So good. Do you want some tea?
Yeah, I would love some
Okay.
tea. Is it English tea? Oi! Put another shrimp on the barbie. No?
It's fake English tea. 'Cause remember we couldn't find your English tea.
The other white meat.
So I will not be checking chat for like the next couple of minutes while you're making tea.
2.5 hours.
No, that's not true. That's a long time.
That's true.
Where are you going?
I'm going to get more paint. I think. Is it this one?
I don't know. What color are you looking for?
The N&M Gold base.
No, that's in the class box. I think. No.
Should be in other boxes too. You know what? We're just going to go for it here. Chestnut gold.
Just use a color.
Is chestnut gold non-metallic?
I have no idea.
I think it might be a metallic. Maybe it's not. I don't think it is. Well, one way or the other, we're going to find out. Before I ruin this dragon, if somebody wants to tell me if that chestnut gold is metallic or not. I don't think it is. It totally is. Never mind. All right. Shoot. All right, we're going to go for saddle brown.
Do it.
Saddle brown.
I'm eating another piece of bacon.
Oh, well, good for you.
Or as you refer to it as turkey.
It is turkey. Turkey. I don't know if I like that.
Shadowspawn said the Cajun chicken pasta was good, was wonderful.
That sounds
I
good.
bet it was. It sounds really good.
Ah,
Heather's on a purple and teal kick again.
there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-mm.
At all.
Mm-mm. Bryce said, does teal make your French toast taste better?
Yes. And thank you for not asking that ever again.
Mm-hmm. Paula said, I wish they had a label on the metallics. That would be kind of cool. Shadowspawn.
Yeah, if it said like, hey, idiot, this is metallic. Thank you.
Just in case you can't see the shiny.
Yeah. Well, like on that one, it was a weird color. Like on my palette, I couldn't tell from here. Now, granted, my eyes are crap.
Yes.
So, it is what it is. But
Shadow Spawn said, is non-metallic metal gold shadow about the same as the chestnut gold?
No, I think chestnut's more reddish a little bit. And so I did the chestnut, but it's definitely more red. It's right here. And then I added a little bit of yellow to it to make it more probably like non-metallic metal shadow-ish.
Fellows, yes, that is accurate. We have a lot of metallics. Heather said she started writing metal in Sharpie on her bottles.
Yeah, there's nothing like being halfway through like wet blending a figure and then realizing that the color you're using is metallic. Oops.
Also, sorry if y'all can hear the water boiling.
Yeah. It's gangster water. What?
I could probably eat a pound of that turkey bacon by myself. Why is it so good?
It's because of in ancient Rome, it was the thing to eat.
Okay.
They were very health conscious about pork. And they had a plethora of turkeys.
Okay. I would like to point out the fact that you did say that you weren't going to paint another dragon for several months.
Yeah, and then right away we're painting another dragon.
Yeah.
And I painted another dragon, that Archvillain Games dragon, a little bit ago.
Yeah.
That one was cool too. It's on my Instagram. You can check that out. Looks like a dragon.
Imagine.
Dragon.
Dragon.
It's actually a zombie dragon, which is super freaking cool. But I also have prepped up, because I'm not going to be painting any more dragons, I have several Reaper dragons prepped up. Just glutton for punishment, I think. But they are super cool. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Go.
Oh, okay.
Go.
Bryce said, are you filling up the hot tube? I think he meant hot tub, but he said hot tube. I don't know. Bryce, I don't know.
Bryce, that's a very personal question that I prefer not to answer.
I think he was referring to the water. Boiling.
Yeah. Every day I'm boiling. Oh. Wow, we could start a rap group.
No. That's not happening. Come on, water.
Boil.
Bowl.
Bowl. We're bowling.
Bowl. Oh, you hear it?
Mm-hmm. No. Yes. No. It sounds like when I pee in the backyard.
Aaron, why are you
Jesse's
mentioning
not
that?
on, is he?
I can't believe you just
Outed myself?
Yeah. Isn't that the grossest thing, everyone?
Not even.
This is so gross. Why would you pee in the backyard? My brother used to do that.
Yeah, because we're
'cause you're
cool
gross.
and kindred spirits.
Taylor! I'm like a little elf. I'm the devil.
That's my daughter's the devil elf.
The devil
Apparently.
elf. She looks so
Apparently.
cute. Lucifer was the cutest angel. Come on now. Okay.
Let's see how fast we can get these at least base coated up. Like a boss.
What? Oh, I probably shouldn't, Lord, give you that cut. No.
We ran out of tea. I knew this day would come.
Not hardly. We have like 800 boxes of them in here. But I don't know where our orange spice. Never mind. I found it.
Whoa.
Sorry. Okay.
This paint's flowing really good. It's because it's Reaper paint.
Well, it's uncouth to pee in the front yard. Clearly, the backyard is the correct choice.
Yeah.
That is true. If
Yeah,
he
be
peed
very happy I'm not doing that.
If he peed in the front yard,
What's this?
it's your tea, sweet pea.
That's inside of there. It's weird.
Did you say what's inside there?
Yeah.
It's your tea bag.
Oh, really? You say I'm the raunchy one.
Well, Aaron?
James Lovejoy.
Exactly. Excuse me. Man. Super burpy.
I got big old dragon teeth. Let me tell you something about them dragon teeth. It's not all fun and games.
I think Marley went outside and went potty. Come here.
She did. She pooped and peed while I was doing things as well.
While you were peeing in the backyard?
Well, I pooped too, but
You did not
No, I
poop in
didn't.
the backyard.
no, that would be super gross.
Oh my god.
Because you know what would happen? I'd be the one who stepped
Marley,
in it.
no. Marley, no.
Pretty dope.
Hi, Booker. Hi. Yeah? Come here. She runs away. She's doing her hard to get look.
Yeah. It happens.
Holy cow, I forgot how many.
People were on the planet.
What? Oh, I forgot
There-
how many little thingy-maboobers.
I read somewhere that there was
Body.
over 300,000 people
Oh
on the
my
planet.
gosh, stop. You know, I really hope that someday you don't have somebody get on and like listen to you talk and think that everything that you say is.
Everything I say is sarcasm, so
I know, well,
I mean, if they do,
almost
then that's
everything. Sometimes
yeah.
you're serious.
Yeah.
How will they know?
Just gotta be hip to the uptake.
Okay. Hello, Turlian. How have you been?
Keeping it real. For those of you who don't know, Trillian just became a, is it a blood or a crip?
No, this is Marianne, you goose.
Oh. Well, they're now formally or officially a gang member.
No, they're not. Marianne has new little foster animals.
Foster for the
Well,
people.
Herpes. She says she's exhausted. I bet.
We're laughing at you, not. Oh, wait.
Wait, wrong. Wrong. Incorrect.
I still would like to go play Shadows of Brimstone with Marianne and her husband
Me too.
at their house because that just looks
We
so
have a massive game
stinking
room with
cool.
like
Yeah.
all of the super neat stuff. everything's so well organized too. That's like where my brain goes super happy.
So happy.
Too many babies. 3 kittens and 7 puppies. Yeah, I would go insane. We have Marley. And that is enough.
I feel like when Ron was directing this dragon to be made, he's like, you know what this dragon needs? More horns.
Yeah, just put it everywhere. Shadow Spawn, no, this color scheme was not pre-planned. He got on here and was just like, what color should we do this?
Talking some smack.
No. His mom's favorite color is blue, so.
Which I didn't know.
You didn't know her
49 years, and I did not know my mom's favorite color.
Do you know how
you know her like 3 years, or 6 years, and 17 years.
We're almost have been together for 5 years.
Okay, well.
So, all of those numbers were wrong, but it's okay.
Yes.
No, the reason that I know what color is her favorite is because I asked her when I was making their Christmas present.
I should know. I used to always color with my mom, like little coloring books.
Yeah.
And she was so good at it. I was so jealous. Because, like, she'd have all her little lines would be in perfectly lined up in the same direction.
Mm-hmm.
And just looked really good. And then I would do it, and I couldn't even stay in the lines. I mean, I kind of still have that problem with miniatures, but...
you do it. It's okay, though.
But, yeah. It's a curse.
No, it's not a curse.
It's a curse and gift at the same time. Really.
Yeah. Ooh, Marianne said we can play online.
That's not the same. Because their figures, everything's painted.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is super stinking cool. We need to go darker. Darker.
Do it.
The darkest of the Imperium. The Imperium of Dragons. And pixie dust.
You should make, like,
a pact?
Slashes.
Make
False slashes.
False. I thought you said slashes. I was like, what are you talking about? False lashes. Oh, yeah.
Eyelashes. That would be super cute.
False fingernails, too, except he doesn't have any arms.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, no, you just
One slight problem, and I know my mom's going to call me on this. She's going to be like, you didn't paint the fingernails. I'm like, Mom, it's a bust. There's no fingernails. Gosh darn it. Should probably cancel my birthday party.
Oh my gosh. How old are you going to be, Aaron?
17.
Would you like to tell everyone?
12 and a half. I'm going to be the oldest painter in friggin' Earth.
You will not be the oldest painter.
I'm older than
me.
That one painter. Well, yeah. Of course I'm older than you. Beethoven? I don't know what his name is.
Wait.
And I got her to snort. My work here is done. Paintbrush is down.
Oh my gosh. No.
Picasso, whatever the goofball's name was. Banksy.
Reaper John is here.
What?
We're not doing anything we're not supposed to, I promise.
So we've already been flagged.
Yeah. Shadow Spawn said you were younger than I.
Well, that's cool. Wait, how old am I?
You don't know how old you're going to turn next year?
20. I've been 29 for several years.
Several decades.
No,
No, Aaron will be the big 5-0 next year.
Yeah, I remember when I was like the young buck, the kid, Billy the Kid, at like ReaperCon and stuff. Looking around at all these old people going, God, they're so old. How do they do it? And then here I am.
Is that...
Apparently you just keep walking. Is
that how that works?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Good advice for getting older.
Great.
Just keep
Just
walking.
keep walking.
Yes.
I'll keep that in mind. I have a ways to go, but
I ain't walking anywhere. Well, except for with the dog.
yes. Don't forget you have to.
Yeah, my birthday party's in San Diego in March. So everyone's welcome. It's a destination birthday.
So
Yeah.
actually, it is kind of.
Kind of.
And afterwards, we're gonna go on an anniversary trip.
That's neat. Where are we going?
We're going to Napa.
Oh, yeah.
Duh. Have we planned any of this yet?
No, of course not. Why
Of course
would,
we
that's
haven't.
crazy. That's like the kookiest thing you've said all day.
We do need to.
It's really hard to plan things so far in advance. I think somebody just liked one of my pictures on Instagram.
Oh my goodness. Or was my dad sending you a text?
Yeah. Listen,
I need you tomorrow.
keep your hands off my daughter.
No. No, my dad would never. No, it was my mom sending a heart to her family chat for the picture of you and Gabe sleeping on the couch.
Hearts are so overrated. Still last year. Come on now.
Mm-hmm. But y'all are so cute. And Marley's just staring at the camera like, get this baby out of this house.
This is never going to be over.
I mean,
I need more of this Dragon Black.
it could be worse.
I'm using Dragon Black and Dragon Blue. That's how legit I am. Legit.
Totally get that.
So I finally figured out how to post a video on social media today. I was all excited. Got into the Mini Monster Mayhem group. You know, did my... Oh,
That's actually my dad.
that probably is.
Okay. It is.
Yeah, I'm in trouble now.
Hey, Daddy.
So I went to post the video. I wrote up all my texts and stuff. It was super cool. And then I posted it. And then I got a notification that I posted something. I was like, cool. Somebody's like, oh, this is neato or whatever. And there's this dude saying, I think you forgot to post the picture. I didn't post the video at all. So that's how good I am at social medias. It's awesome. It's epic fail all over the place. I did eventually figure it out, though. The admins of the group had to approve the post. They were probably like, this guy's an idiot. And I was. Just kind of get these horns kind of roughed in.
Oh, probably shouldn't set that on your exacto plate.
Probably not.
Authentic dragon colors.
Authentic.
Oh, yeah.
Dente. I like my dragons el dente.
Mm-hmm.
A la carte.
Yes. I see you clean your paintbrushes as often as you clean your Vex.
Yes.
True.
I'll probably clean my paintbrush more than my Vex, but.
It's just proof that you don't have to be super.
You don't have to be super fragile with them. I mean, it does. I mean,
Like,
it sucks burning through a brush too quickly, but.
I mean, like, to be fair, he does have brushes that look like this. My
Yeah.
arms aren't long enough.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Here we
There
go.
we go.
No, hold on.
That's a good one right there.
Yeah, because that's hard.
Mm-hmm. That's how you know that's, like, good.
Yeah, I don't really know what you use this brush for, actually.
What they end up usually are, they're just, like, mixing brushes and stuff. And then when they're mixing, there's a lot of paint in the cup. So you can never really get them clean. It kind of stinks. Not physically stinks, but emotionally.
Emotionally stinks, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. It's stinky brush syndrome.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever had stinky brush syndrome? Go to Reaper Miniatures where we
Oh
have
my
stinky
gosh.
brush cream.
You're silly.
Yeah, I need to shut up because
You're just.
I was about to go in a sideways,
I'm glad.
really bad.
Yeah, just stop right there.
Tired of licking a
Dad
stinky
said-
brush.
Dad said. Oh my gosh. Dad said you can leave around 7:45 or 8. He'll send me the address.
All right. So I'm just meeting him there in
Yeah, you're just gonna
Turkeyville.
meet him there in Turkeyville. Yeah.
Timbuktu.
Get to see where I used to live.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna burn that place to the ground.
No, you will not. Silly.
I just feel sorry for the inhabitants of that
You better
village.
stop. Village?
Yes.
Why do you always call little towns villages?
Because that's what Borat called.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm very
What
predictable.
was that?
What's the sound of madness? Probably. Shh. Be calm.
Stinking quiet.
So quiet.
If anybody else has any random questions for Aaron, feel free to ask.
Or answers. It's
I mean, I guess if you just want to provide the answer, we can
figure out what the question
Figure
is.
out what
That would
the
be kind of an
question is.
interesting game to play.
But you have to answer it the way that Aaron would answer it.
Yes.
You can't just say poop.
All the rumors are true.
John said, are you teaching at any upcoming events? That's a good question.
Adepticon.
So he'll be teaching at Adepticon this year. He's teaching,
7 classes.
yeah, you're teaching airbrushing.
I'm doing two basing classes. I'm doing a wet blending class and 2 basing classes. So the basing classes I haven't taught in a long time, and they're super, super fun. So we're going to make like sci-fi bases out of plastic art and stuff, and that's like always a good time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and then you also have, in January, you have your non-metallic metal class.
Ah, yes. That is a online class, but super, super dope.
Yeah. You get lots of stuff with it. Lots of stuff.
The knowledge, the ganache.
All of the knowledge. What is wrong with my keyboard? Ah, thank you, John. That's perfect. It was taking me like 12 years to find the link, so you were on it.
The ball.
play any board games?
Heck yeah.
Ish. So I think the last game that we played, like as a family,
Shadows.
was Shadows of Brimstone, but that was over a year ago.
Not a good run there.
Yeah.
But we did that one thing when your brother and sister came over. We played Zombicide.
My brother and sister?
Yeah.
That's super
your brother
awkward.
and sister are getting married.
No.
It's the South, y'all.
Jesus Lord.
Holy cow.
My brother and my future sister-in-law.
Sweet baby.
And my cousin and his wife. We
Jam
played
noodle.
Zombicide. That was super fun.
Yeah. And then I played Song of Ice and Fire with my best bud John when he came out to visit.
He did come out and visit.
Ask me about the last time Bryce came out to visit. Never. He didn't ever do it.
We have a room already ready
Yeah,
for you.
it's the Bryce
the
cottage.
bed is already made up and everything.
And even has your name above it.
There may be Christmas present shoved in there, but just, anytime. Ooh. John said he's going to BGG-Con tomorrow with some of the Reaper moderators.
What the heck's that?
Board Game Geek, I'm
Board
assuming.
Game Geek?
Is that what BGG is?
How dare you call us geeks?
Yep. I was right. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
That's super exciting. They have like demos and stuff set up for people. I've never been, so I don't know what it's like. Bryce said, "Will there be a plaque with my name on it?"
If it gets you out here.
If that's what gets you out here,
Probably
Bryce,
not.
yes.
I mean, you're going to be disappointed, but you'll still be out here.
No, I'll make something.
No.
I'll make him an embroidery hoop.
We can make you a plaque out of little Gabe's snot. He had so much of it going today.
He's got another ear infection, so.
Oh, yeah.
He's sick.
He
John said I've
loves...
never been either. I've tried to go 2 years ago, but it was sold out. Aw. That sucks.
Well, you should try going this year.
Well, he is. He's going tomorrow. Sometimes.
See where I went with that?
Sometimes. I just wonder.
Good times. I'm wondering too.
Yeah. Bless your heart.
Making pretty good progress with this dragon, though. It's not like those electricity dragons that just
Take months and months and months.
I might try to work in one really difficult technique on this one.
No, don't
just
do that.
kidding.
Just don't.
Not gonna do
yourself.
it.
That's awesome. So we've been watching a lot of skateboarding documentaries on YouTube.
Super good.
They've been super fun.
What is it? Son of the Rising Sun or Age of the
I think
Rising?
it's just called Rising Sun.
Rising Sun. The story of Christian Asoy. Great. Super awesome.
Yeah. That one was really good.
Made me want to go out and not start doing drugs right away. That's awesome.
Forever.
Yeah.
Bryce said after painting 1 foot tall, this will go fast. True.
Oh, yeah. That model I just did.
I don't know though. It was kind of fun watching the documentaries and
Yeah.
then hearing your stories from
Yeah,
when
because
you were a pro.
I wasn't a pro, but yeah, close. When the stories when I was a fake pro skater.
You were pro enough.
I was an
sponsored.
amateur, sponsored by a couple companies. But we saw that guy who was like kind of my team manager in one of them, but it was before he worked for GNS, I guess. I think. I don't know. It was all blurry back then. But pretty cool.
Bryce, yes. Well, kind of. So he said, did we watch the Bee Gees documentary?
No.
Yes, we did.
Oh, we did? Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
We watched like
Started
3/4
to.
of it. And then I had to make dinner, and Aaron started working. So we watched 3/4 of the documentary. What was the really good documentary we watched?
And we know that the really bad one that we watched was the Metallica one. That was awful.
Holy cow.
That
Yeah.
was, like from the documentary, and they're playing songs in between things, you would never know they were a hit band because it was so bad.
Yeah. The Metallica documentary is not a good one. Book Jedi said, are there some Aaron skateboarding clips on YouTube?
No, but I was in Transworld Skateboard Magazine in the Chris Miller issue. Chris Miller Pro Spotlight. So way back in the day. Ooh.
That was really creepy. But he will have some photos of him in his skateboarding days.
I will.
It's in
In the book. Yeah. The book that we wrote with Dave Taylor. That is off at the printer right now, so I'm super excited about that.
I said some kind of monster documentary where they go to therapy.
Yeah.
Oops, what did I just do? I'll find the link to the book for people that haven't seen the thingy. I'm super a wordsmith. You haven't noticed?
What book? Oh, the book we wrote? Good grief.
I told you, my brain is fried. I am like not functioning currently. Arcane. What is Arcane? I don't think I've heard of that one.
It's like a new kind of like fusion. It's like
Are you just making things up right now?
Japanese and
I think you should just stop before you.
Himalayan cuisine
No.
mixed together.
No, I think you're done.
It's friggin' delicious. Fine, if you don't want to partake.
I'm gonna be completely honest. Food in general right now does not sound good. Okay.
I think it sounds great.
I always think it sounds great, Sweet Pea. Okay, here we go. The art of.
Ah. And who's in that again?
Really? Arvin Schmidtley, Aaron Lovejoy, Elizabeth Beckley, Matt DiPietro,
Oh,
Anna.
yeah.
I'm gonna butcher her last name. P.
Christoph
and
Kiel.
Christoph Kiel.
Yes.
I always butcher her last name. Oh, okay, so Arcane is a new Netflix show, so we'll have to look that up. Yes, Book Jedi, that's the documentary
Which one?
that we started watching, where they were doing like that weird like counseling thing. But it was like a 3-hour documentary that they filmed themselves
That went nowhere.
and
then like they were trying to write
them,
songs and none of the songs
and then they were just arguing
just
a whole
didn't
lot.
sound good at all. Like
I don't know. We started watching it one night when we were getting ready for bed, and we stayed up for like an hour and a half, and this thing is just dragging on, and they've done nothing but sit in like a room with a therapist.
And argue. And then on the top of it all, they were acting like rock stars, which I get it, they were. It was just like, it was not a good, it's the first documentary where I was like, this is not good. There wasn't like some just complete nobody, you know?
Yeah. It was
very,
weird.
very, just shocking. Because Metallica was pretty friggin' awesome.
Yeah.
At some point.
We watched, oh shoot, what was the other documentary we watched?
The Road to Mordheim.
No.
Reaper, the beginning.
No,
it was
like
a story
a
of
classic
how
rock. It was a classic rock one, but I can't remember.
Ron Hawkins was a ballet dancer, turned miniature
Painter.
guru. Yes. I don't know. Does Ron paint? Ron paints a little bit, right? No?
Sure.
Because when I watched a couple Reaper videos where he was painting,
Sure.
talking a bunch of smack.
We'll go with that. Who was it? It's gonna bother me now because I can't remember who it was.
Leonard Skinner.
Yes.
Oh, I was just joking.
No, it was. Remember because they were.
Yeah, because the dude
explaining
dies
why-
like immediately. They start the band and they're just dead.
Well,
But
no,
then they kept going.
remember because the guy, like, they named the band Leonard Skinner after
The football coach or whatever because they
Swim
hated him.
teacher.
Yeah. Well, no. It was actually Leonard Skinner after somebody else. But then their coach was Leonard Skinner. Leonard Skin or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was something close. And so, yeah. And
That was a pretty good documentary.
very exciting. Very exciting.
I don't like that brand of tea. It tastes weird.
May not like you either. I don't
It
know.
doesn't.
Man, there are so many dang horns.
I know.
Turned horns.
Churros.
In Choritos. So, Bryce, how's Alan doing? Bryce has been cheating on me with my friend back in San Diego. Just gallivanting all around.
Not coming to see us.
Not coming to see us, apparently. It's cool.
I even made homemade biscuits for.
Mm-hmm. For Bryce. Never showed up.
Yeah. I made them for John. So you're missing out, Bryce.
Yeah. Bryce.
Oh.
Bryce.
This is
sorry.
a loaded question, Shadow Spawn. What is Aaron's all-time favorite band?
Who am I listening to right now? It's Trevor I'm listening to currently.
Phases.
Yeah. So for a minute there, it was Die Antwoord because they were just crazy. Then it was Grimes. Then it was
Santa Gold.
The Knife. It's friggin' awesome. Santi Gold.
So when
I only listened to one song by Lady Gaga, but I listened to it over and over again, that Joanne song.
Yeah, I noticed
Because it keeps coming up on the thing. I know. I'm like, gosh darn it. I'm going to get made fun of.
I would never make fun of you for listening
You
to
would.
Lady Gaga. I would never. What's the other? There's one more.
Blink-182. Cobra Starship.
Jamie XX was the other one.
Jamie XX. But, okay, so Jamie XX, I only like one song from him, too. Like, the other songs are kind of like, they're okay. But there's Gosh by Jamie XX. Is super awesome. More so because of the video that goes along with it. Is just awesome and creepy and awesome. Blink-182. Oh my gosh, Linkin Park. I saw them at least 4 times live. So freaking awesome. It was the best live show ever. Except for the other awesome live shows. Who Who else did we see? Cobra Starship was like a party from the minute they got on stage till the minute they left. They were super awesome. Gabe Sapura. Cobra Starship.
And Goodchild said, as a time traveler, I can attest that Aaron's all-time favorite band hasn't been formed yet. In fact, the lead singer and drummer haven't even been born yet.
Sweet. That is probably very, very true.
It's super true.
I don't know. Music moves me. Like, I like it. I yeah, I don't know. That's all I can say about that. Who else likes
That's all I can
music?
say about that.
Yeah, Forrest Gump. Oh, speaking of Forrest Gump, so we've been watching How It Was Made or whatever, the movies that made us.
Yes.
Oh, so good on Netflix. That's for those of you who don't know, Netflix is a like a radio
Oh my gosh, stop.
show type podcast or something. No, they play movies.
Anyways, the movies that made us is a really good like docu-series. You should check it out. There is one on Forrest Gump. Shadow Spawn said, out of all the bands you named, I only heard of 2 or 3 of them.
So
You should check them all out.
Angels and Airwaves, best band ever in the world.
In the history of the world.
Yes.
I love music, but from the 70s and 80s. I also like music from the 70s and 80s. It cracks me up because I know a lot of the music from like when my parents were being brought up because that's what they listened to all the time when we were little. So like we started watching the Leonard Skinner movie and I'm just singing every song that comes on.
I'm like, how do you know all these songs?
That's what I was raised on.
Oh, shoot.
Speaking of music.
There it is.
That's why I told you something felt really quiet and I couldn't figure out what it was. And it was because Taylor didn't have her music on.
Aha.
Do you like Motion City soundtrack?
What the heck is that?
Are you serious?
Is that like cult, like some sort
You're
of cult
kidding,
music or
right?
something?
You're kidding.
I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. So when I was a kid, why do I keep painting the wrong color on this?
Sorry, what?
I was a kid once,
Okay, well,
like most people.
after this, guys, I will introduce him to Motion City.
I'm never going. So
Shadow
my,
Spawn's all-time favorite is Bob Seger.
I don't know who that is.
I know you don't know who that is.
Is he like John Cougar Mellencamp? I don't know who that is
Are you
either,
just
but
saying that
I know
because
the
it's a
name.
man's name?
Yes.
I have a feeling. I will also introduce
Dick
him
Clark.
to Bob Seger.
What band was that?
Did you just name Dick Clark?
Mhm.
Like Dick Clark's
Greatest band
Rockin'
member.
New Year's Eve.
Yes. He was top of all the charts. Top 40. American Idol. American Bandstand.
Oh my gosh. You familiar with the song Turn the Page?
No.
Yeah, sorry. Guys, I'm trying.
I don't
okay?
believe in
I am trying to
any
make,
of the things that you
when we
stand
made
for.
our cross-country trip
Yeah.
before we wrecked, I made a playlist that was mostly like classic rock.
It's disgusting.
And
I cried most of the way.
he just slept, and just tuned it out. He had no idea what was playing.
It was like
Listen
listening
to
to
it.
K-Joy. My dad used to listen to the Easy Listening rock station or something. I don't know.
What?
It was horrible. And I used to always yell, Dad, you're putting me to sleep back here. Dad, I'm 13 years old. You're putting me to sleep.
Okay, but sweetie,
I mean, maybe he
be
wanted me to go to
honest,
sleep.
you just fall asleep.
If I was anything like my own kids, I'd probably never stop talking. So it was like, maybe that was the ploy. You know, they're like, dude, let's just put this kid to
Let him
sleep.
sleep.
I'm pretty sure my parents were asleep too at the wheel, which was
Stop.
one of those crazy, crazy things. Lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was
I'm sorry.
talking about.
I
Angels and Airwaves, best band ever. Right next to
we went all the way back.
Bob Seger.
We went all the way back by 15 minutes.
Yes.
12 conversations ago.
Yes, but that's just how much they mean to me
I know.
as a fellow artist
Oh,
who's
no.
not nearly as
Oh no.
popular as Thomas DeLonge. Who, by the way, I worked with his brother-in-law at Advertising Edge.
How am I not surprised?
How am I not surprised?
Babe, we literally watched a documentary on a skateboarder who apparently did some not so great things.
Not apparently nothing. He murdered a chick.
Murdered a
Yeah,
lady,
and I knew him.
You
I
were
knew
like,
him,
oh,
right?
I knew that guy.
Yeah, I did a skateboard demo with him. Like right after he I mean, and not to make it light of him killing somebody because that was awful.
It was right after it happened?
Yeah, it was
That's
like
super
yeah,
scary.
it was just, you think
That's super
maybe just a
scary.
hair?
Like a lot. A poor lady. Man, look at them splayed.
Flayed ones.
Them brush bristles.
That's right. We're good. We can have splayed brush. That's the name of our new
Technique, the splayed
company,
brush.
the Splayed Brushes.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Live and direct from Alabama, Georgia. The Splayed Brushes. What?
Nothing. Ow.
So anyways, back to Angels and Airwaves.
Oh my God.
So apparently Tom DeLonge was off his medication at the time that they made the band like formed and made their first album, which is why I think it's so brilliant. But he was off his rockers crazy, like rockers, like
two?
like if you had a rocking chair and you were rocking, he was off of that.
Two of them rocking chairs. I mean, how about let's do some favorites questions for the last like 15 minutes of this. So.
What's your favorite blue, teal, and red dragon? Wait.
You actually have a lot of those.
Blue, teal, and red dragons?
Yeah, get one
No, I
in the
don't.
living room.
Do I?
Yeah.
No.
The one that was supposed to be the, like, fake vermithrax?
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is
See, I know what
very
I'm
true.
talking about sometimes. MG Rockwell said, I met Tom and Mark at JCPenney one time.
No
I was
way.
working there as a teen and they stopped in to get Scooby-Doo sheets for their kid. Oh,
That's
it's adorable.
freaking awesome.
They parked their van like right on the sidewalk. Oh wow.
Were they huge at the time, or was it like when they were still like Poway rock band San Diego? Like, I guess they stayed that way for a long time, but or were they like mega stars at that point? Or does he know?
It was July 4th of 2001.
No way. So, did they have name tags on, or did you just recognize them? Hi, I'm Tom DeLonge.
Did they have name? Yeah. They just wore
'Cause
name tags everywhere.
I mean, I love them, but I don't know if I could recognize them if they just, rolled up to buy sheets for their kid.
Sweetie, you lost me in the grocery store the other day, so I have no doubt. You can't
Well,
recognize
that
your own
may
outfit.
have been a strategic losing.
No! You literally were walking around and you finally found me and were like, oh, I think you're too short. Like, I couldn't find you.
That is very true. Yeah, and she was
So-
too short. She was. It was in the produce.
It was the take off your pants and jacket tour.
Yeah. So I never saw them when they were coming up. Like I owned a screen print shop in Poway, and they were a big band out of Poway, and I always wanted to print their shirts, but I never went to any of their shows, and I never got to print their shirts. And then they hit it big, and they kind of just disappeared. But so I was really bummed when they broke up because I never had been able to see them live. And then my daughter and I started doing. I was like her concert date when she was a kid, like 9 or 10 years old. And we'd go to all these concerts, and then all of a sudden they got back together, and we went and saw Blink-182. And I cried.
Did you really?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I was like, what?
No, but it was super cool that I got to see a band that I really enjoyed growing up. And when my daughter was young, when she was like 3 or 4, we would blast Blink-182 in the car and like scream at the top of our lungs everywhere. Like the neighbors hated us. So it was like she grew up with Blink-182, and then all of a sudden we got to see them, and that was really cool. I got to see it with my daughter. Then we went to the Bad Religion show, and I almost got killed. Like that was bad. that was the most scared I've ever been at a concert was at Bad Religion.
I was like, who is this 6'3" or whatever 30-year-old wearing board shorts and posing like a teen? And my coworker was like, that's Tom DeLonge.
Oh, that's funny. Got to keep up the look.
One of these days, I'll go to an actual concert.
We tried, and then the concert got canceled, which was a bummer.
That didn't help.
But yeah, we need to go to.
I went and saw like Mumford and Sons, but that doesn't.
You need to go to a concert of a really good live band because it is.
Yeah.
There's a reason why people fill up stadiums.
I will say Mumford and Sons it wasn't bad. It was pretty darn good live, but I would like to go to something that's not Mumford and Sons.
I think I've actually seen Mumford and Sons too. I'm not sure. Because we'd go to the Vans Warped Tour, we'd go to not like Coachella or anything, but like the ones where there was like 8 bands playing, and that's where we'd find a new band. Yeah. So like we found Metro Station one year. They're not around anymore. Neither is like Cobra Starship or anything, but so we discover these bands at the Big Rock show, and then we go see them playing like they were the first band on Vans Warped Tour, which is like the crap band basically. But then when they played in their own shows, they were the lead band, So we'd go in like to Soma was the big punk rock venue in San Diego. So we'd go to Soma and check out all those shows and everything, and that was a lot of fun. Eventually, my daughter got into like screamo and stuff, and I was too old for that. I got it, when I was a kid. Any song that had a lot of cussing and was really loud and screaming was cool. And then I got older, and I was like, wow, that's really stupid music. And so I just kind of I couldn't do it. Like Taylor started going to those shows on her own, but it was a lot of fun while it lasted. I really enjoyed. Especially getting to spend time with her and seeing all these bands like Weezer. We saw Weezer, 311, or not 311. What is it? Plus 44 was Mark Hoppus's band after Blink-182. We got to see all kinds of cool stuff.
Shadow Spawn said, I used to drive to Poway to go to Costco and the Walmart Supercenter, which was the first in San Diego County.
Yep. The Costco was right up. It wasn't there when I had my screen print shop. It was right up in that area though, a little bit to the left, like more north. Like anybody else will know what I'm talking about, but it was on Kirkham Court. You can go check it out. The Plan B warehouse was there. It wasn't the warehouse where they produced everything, but it was like where the team would come and hang out. So they had a half pipe, and we'd go skating. Whenever they'd show up, we'd go skating on our lunch break, and sometimes our lunch break would just last for the rest of the day.
Andrew Rockwell said, I saw Coheed in a real small venue and got to talk to them too. That's really cool.
I've never heard of them.
Coheed and Cambria?
Yeah.
Babe.
What?
You probably wouldn't like him, but
Probably not.
that was my high school right there.
They were in your high school?
No, that's what I listened to in high school.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh la la.
Shadow Spawn said I lived in Imperial Beach at the time, so it was a Saturday event.
IB. Were you in the ghetto part of IB? Was there a ghetto in IB? I'm pretty sure IB had... Or no, Imperial Beach, that's LA, right?
No.
I remember seeing... I won tickets to Devo.
He said San Diego.
Okay. Yeah, it's right above or right below Coronado Island, right? So yeah, I won tickets to Devo on my birthday one year. I called up 91X. They were giving away tickets, and it was my birthday morning. And I was playing hooky from church at the time.
Bad.
I know. And my penance for skipping church was I won tickets to a concert. That was awesome.
Seriously?
Yeah. They were really cool.
My mom won tickets to a Gary Underwood concert.
To a rodeo?
No, we would just go to those.
Oh.
I do remember one time we were on the way to the rodeo, and we were in my mom's old van, and we got stuck in the mud in the back. Like, we were going down a red dirt road, and we got stuck in the mud, and so I was dressed to the nines. I had on my new cowgirl boots.
Should go to a rodeo? I just don't even understand what's going on right now.
Well,
Okay,
I
continue
looked
the story.
super stinking cute. Then we got stuck on the freaking dirt road in the mud, so we didn't make it to the rodeo. my papa had to come and pull us out.
Unrodeo, y'all.
It was real sad.
Is that the rodeo where Clementine Baker was hitting it up?
No.
Haas
I
McGillicuddy?
need to take y'all to a rodeo, just so you can experience.
I hope they sell tobacco there because
You are not.
I'm gonna take it.
No, you're not. No.
I'm gonna do some moonshine and some tobacco.
You tried the moonshine that Mom has.
I did. I tried some of your grandpa's tobacco, but it was
No, you did
gross.
not.
It was all wet.
It's Cheeto tobacco. It's so gross. So
Oh man, that would have been really gross.
No. That makes me want to throw up.
I'm waiting until all my teeth fall out, and then I can.
Wait, Coheed had a cruise? Very, very confused. That's a thing? That's really cool. We could do that. We could go on one of those cruises where they have all the bands, and then I get a concert and I get to go on a cruise.
Like Firefest?
No.
It's like a catamaran. When you get to it, you're like, what the heck is this?
A painting workshop cruise. Yes. So yeah, we have brainstormed doing a painting workshop cruise, but I have no idea how that would work. It'd also probably be expensive.
Well, yeah, but going to Adepticon's expensive.
Worth it.
Yeah.
We could. Well, I guess we couldn't skip Adepticon, but.
Just don't show up. They would love it.
No,
yeah, we get
year.
asked back a couple times.
Not next year. I just meant like, that's like one of our big paychecks for the year, so we could do that.
Mm-hmm. Unless it's canceled, and then it turns into a big loss.
Yeah, I know people do painting workshop, Airbnbs in beautiful places. Yeah, I think that would be really cool to do.
That would be cool.
When Aaron first moved out here, we thought about doing
something at your parents' house.
Yeah.
We could still do that, but we definitely need to build cabins or something for people. Like, and it'd have to be more than just crappy little cabins. They'd have to be like.
Yeah.
Because the only problem with their house is they ain't there's no hotels or anything in their town, so everyone have to stay like 3 towns out.
Well, there's a
2 doors down.
There's a bed and breakfast, but yeah. I don't know. Do it somewhere in the mountains.
The mountains of.
The mountains. That'd be really, I don't know. I just think that'd be really fun. I think I just want to go on vacation.
The Klondike Mountains.
Bryce said, so you said you did not know what colors you were going to use at the start. How did you end up with this combination?
I just started painting, Bryce. God. Ask me something I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so how did I get it with this? So it started with blue, believe it or not. So this blue back here. So I did dark blue, light blue. So those are my 2 colors. I know I wanted, since I had blue, I needed orange. So that was this color right here. But then when I airbrushed rust brown on there, it didn't show up very well. So then I added red. But I also knew I would really like to have teal. And so actually, before I added the red, I added the teal. And then teal contrasts with red. Bam. Wham, bam, thank you, man. No, can't say that either. Shoot. Hot chocolate.
Yep.
Can I say that?
I don't know. I really want some hot chocolate though. Thanks.
That does sound pretty good.
With the little marshmallows.
So yeah. So basically, it started off blue. I wanted a little teal in there because I thought teal was a nice color, and it would go with blue. But then the teal contrasted. The blue contrasted with the orange, and then the teal contrasted with the red. So there is orangey brown up in here, which will contrast with the blue, and then the red contrasts with the teal.
Bam.
And that's about as far as I got, technically. Yeah.
A ReaperCon cruise. That would be fun.
That would actually be super, super rad.
John, you run that by Ron and get back to us. We'll sign up. Like in a second, it's going to say like Reaper John has left chat.
Yeah. He's like,
The
lady.
next pirate themed show. Oh my god. That would be awesome. We'd go on a cruise and then we could all just dress up like pirates and paint pirates.
Okay. I'm pretty sure the cruise line would never let us come back after the first show.
Why?
Because Reaper peeps get
Rowdy?
crazy.
We do not.
Okay.
We had one pickleback and then we did a puzzle. We literally...
You weren't
like
there
the 80-year-old
when half of the
I know,
artists on
babe,
Artist Row were passed out at their seats.
Babe, I know, but...
Good times, good times.
still.
No, it would be super, super awesome.
I think it'd be fantastic. That would be so much fun. Swinging from the chandeliers.
I want to be the first person to fall overboard. Shark.
Aaron's not going. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Well, they probably.
I
I
would
probably
not let you
conveniently
get in-
would not
you
be
would
invited.
never- no, you would just never go anywhere near the edge of the boat.
That's true because we'd be too high up in the air.
Yeah,
I'd be scared
you
to
wouldn't-
death.
You would feel like you were getting sucked overboard, so you wouldn't go anywhere near the edge.
Yeah.
He said he's on it. I'm down. It would be my first cruise ever. Be your first cruise ever too.
So do you remember when the movie The Titanic came out?
Mm-hmm.
It's super awesome, and everyone's just like, "Oh my gosh, Jack's so cute." You know, why didn't she hold on to him? Anyways, I thought it'd be a great idea at the time. I was like, one, they need to make the Titanic again. Okay, so like as a cruise ship, because who on earth wouldn't want to go on that ship? Like it sunk already once. Boom. You run it for like 10 years, nonstop, right? Nonstop cruises. Then on the 10th year anniversary, you sink it in the same fashion it sunk.
No.
Like almost in the, maybe not in the same spot in the Atlantic.
That's a lot of money.
No. But then you sell spots on the boat for like millions of dollars each. And so basically it'd just be a bunch of rich people on a sinking boat. Now, they would...
I'm sorry, have you reached the point of like delirium right now? Because...
No, this is a great idea.
No, it is
so
not.
how exhilarating... Okay, one...
No.
If you're super, super rich, usually those people are like very competitive and just like, oh, you know, I cheated death, blah, da, 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 like that. That's how they say it. I totally just made myself
some
laugh.
sugar? Because I feel like you not having sugar is like literally messing with your brain.
I'm on it. No. So anyways, like you make it so they can get off. Like somehow it doesn't seem quite fast enough. Like I don't know. Maybe some people there. You could sign waivers. Like you know, okay, if you die, it's on you. You know. I mean, you're an idiot. You signed up for a boat that was going to sink, right? So like obviously you knew there was danger there. And you know, maybe some people would go down with the ship because they're like, hey, you know, I want to be known as, you know, the idiot who died on the Titanic the second time.
No, that's not.
Yeah, but everyone would know who you were. Think about it.
Andrew Rockwell says it's like lightning. A ship can't sink twice. And Heather goes, how does the logistics work to get the glacier in place?
You don't worry about the glacier so much. We could have another ship that's shaped like a glacier. Come on, Heather.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
We could call it the glacier. I mean, it doesn't have to be an actual glacier.
Let me know when you're ready to start shutting down. John, that's like the smoothest way to say, okay.
The stream is over. Well, I still think it'd be a great idea. I don't care what John says.
Yes, Dan, that is correct.
All right.
The Doctor Who did the Titanic.
Did he? But did he sink with it?
I mean, it was...
Or maybe he sunk with it, huh?
Well, it technically did.
Oh, because it was the actual Titanic?
Sky, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't watch that episode?
No. I'm not as cool as you think.
No, I know.
I'm definitely not as nerdy as you think.
Bryce, I don't know what is happening right now. I don't know. I just gave him tea, like regular tea. Heather said I can't pay it anymore. I'm laughing too hard. Sheepy Dragon says they've been working on Titanic 2. Started in 2012. Launch date was 2016, but it kept getting delayed. Now its launch date is supposed to be 2022.
Oh, they are actually making the ship?
Apparently. That's
and we got to sink it.
No, Aaron, no, that's not. Oh my gosh. Okay, hey.
Think about that.
Do I need to mute your mic? Maybe I should just do that.
Maybe I shouldn't mute your mic. I'll mute both of them. Just kidding. I brought it back on. Don't worry. All right.
People did sign up to go to Mars. That is true.
That's right. They don't even know if Mars really exists.
Oh
I mean,
my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if this is like a long day from listening to a baby cry for 10 hours or...
this is what happens when you babysit. You go nuts. All right. I think that's pretty good for now. What do you think, Liz? I think it's great. You're the best. Well, thank you very much.
Wait, is my voice that squeaky?
Why do you think Gabe loves it so much? I don't have that high-pitched squeal that babies just love, and you have it.
I don't know.
All right, Mom. Merry Christmas. And Happy New Year.
Bryce said, send it to me. It's horrible.
It's pretty bad.
John said he loves it so far. It looks
Cool.
great.
We actually got really good going on this, so maybe next month we'll do, hopefully we can do an early one.
Well,
Otherwise,
go ahead and send the message now to schedule.
so
Wow.
if not, it just sucks to be everyone because you won't see me finish it. But
Hey, we would post photos.
I'm not even posting anything. This is a personal project for me and my mom. I don't want anyone else seeing it. I love these busts. These dragon busts are friggin' awesome from Reaper. And they did all those other busts too, and they didn't have any of them. I was so bummed. They're all sold out or whatever when we were there. But I would definitely pick up some of those. I mean,
Yeah. Shibi Dragon says, actually, hold on, let me go up a little further. Okay.
aloha.
Shadow Spawn said awesome. Shibi Dragon says looks awesome. Heather said love it. It would look great next to Fenari.
I bet it would. Not gonna happen. This is for my mom. You can't have all the toys, Heather.
Right. Oh. Alright, so we've got the 3rd and the 17th that are open.
Let's do the 3rd because
Okay.
the 17th is gonna start pushing it.
Okay, sounds good. Alright,
So
so,
we're gonna have an
December
early-
3rd, we'll finish this up. So John,
Put that
The third.
think about it. Think about the
I
Titanic.
just let Justin know, so good to go. And Bryce said he loves biscuits. Bryce, if you come here, I will make you homemade buttermilk biscuits, but you have to come here.
We may actually make you into a biscuit.
If that's what you want.
Human food. Cool. All right.
Okay, well,
That's all she wrote, folks.
that's it for the night. There's our lovely Christmas tree again.
There it is again. It's
You're welcome.
fake.
It is a fake tree.
Fake.
Ooh,
Rock and roll.
we're rating Eric Swenson.
Woohoo! Eric.
Awesome.
Eric's actually super awesome. If you don't know who he is, know who he is. If you don't know who I am, then it's sad because we've been
What
here
did you
for
just
2
do with
hours.
your arms?
I think it's straight edge or something. Like, it means that you're cool.
I'm really worried that one day you're going to do hand motions and
Yeah, it's gonna be really bad. It's gonna be some gang symbol, and we're gonna get smoked.
Yeah.
Some
Alright.
gang from Vietnam or something. So we're gonna dishonor them.
Later.
I don't
Okay.
know. Not gonna happen though.
See you
'cause-
guys later.
See ya. Hi, Eric. Bye, Eric.
What? He can't hear you.
He can't hear us.